Okay, so the 2021 Dart Student Art Contest Guidelines. Each poster must visually illustrate the theme Everyday Heroes Ride Dart. Limit 1 entry per student, so you can only make 1. Designs must be original work created by the student. No group entries allowed. Students may use multiple colors or black and white. Entries must measure 11 inches high by 17 inches wide, and the design should be laid out horizontally. Mailed entries should be submitted on heavy paper, such as poster, tag, or illustration board. Media may include crayons, paint, markers, colored pencils, and digital art. Now that's what we're going to look at this year. We're going to try to do this digitally since we've been working digitally all year. Contestants should include the Dart logo in any drawings of buses or trains. That means that if you draw a bus, which you should, or a train, you need to make sure you draw the Dart logo on there as well. And you can find the Dart logo on the website. It's right here. You can even look it up on a search engine and look at the images and find a Dart logo there. I would suggest using DuckDuckGo. Okay. Contestants should include students in all grade levels now have the option of submitting their entries online. So it used to only be for older kids, but now you can all do it. All digital entries must be submitted by 11:59 p.m. on Tuesday, March 23rd, 2021 at this place right here, and we'll go to that link in a minute. All mailed entries must include a completed form, and you can click there to complete the form. You'll have to print it out at home. If we are at school again, I can try to print some out if you request it, but I'm going to try to save paper this year. Affix the completed form to the back of the artwork. Entries must arrive no later than 5 p.m. on Tuesday, March 23rd, 2021, and should be directed to Dart Transit Education Program, blah, 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 blah. So that's the address that you need to tell your parents about where it will go if you're submitting it at home. But we're going to do ours digitally, and you're going to submit them online. And I think it'll be a lot easier that way. Number 8, Dart will notify teachers or parents of the winners no later than Friday, April 9th, 2021, and all winners will be invited to a special recognition program, which is really fun. It was at the Dallas Museum of Art one year, and it was like a fancy little reception and lots of food and free stuff that people were giving out. The 2021 Student Dart Art Contest is open to students in kindergarten through 12th grade, and a Best of Show winner will be selected from all K through 12 entries. Best of Show winner will have his or her work featured on Dart buses and will receive $1,000 cash prize from Dallas Contemporary. The winning entry will also be posted on Dart's website, dart.org. The first place winner in kindergarten through 2nd grade and 3rd through 5th grade categories will receive a prize. Runners up and honorable mentions will also receive prizes. The first place winner in the middle school category, 6th through 8th grade, will receive a $100 cash prize from Dallas, and that's for older kids, so that's not us. But if you have brothers and sisters at home who want to do this, let them know that they can win $100 or $1,000. First place winner in high school gets $200. Teachers or leaders with the most submissions will receive a Dart prize package. Winner's artwork will be featured on Dart's website. They also go on to the Dallas Museum of Art's online gallery and at Love Field Airport and a select Dartable locations. All artwork becomes property of the Dallas Area Rapid Transit and may be used for advertising, sales, or promotional purposes with appropriate credit to the artist. By entering the contest, you consent to have your name and photograph appear as one of the winners. For questions about the contest, please contact us at transiteducation@dart blah 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 blah. Okay, so this one, number 16, where it says that whatever you make and you submit, they can use for advertising, sales, or promotional purposes. That's just one of their agreements that you would have to agree to. If you don't agree with that, or you don't agree to consenting to have your name and photograph appear as one of the winners, you don't have to submit what you make to Dart. You will still need to do it as an assignment for me, but you may not have to do it for Dart if you and your parents disagree with those kind of rules, which is totally understandable. All right. So, online entry is open to students in all grade levels this year. Click here to enter. Blah, 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 blah. There we go. Here we go. All right. So, once you start working on your picture, which can be so many different things, you can use the digital art programs that we've learned this year. However you want to make the art. It's just there's a few more rules. So, let's look at some of them. Whenever you make the art, you put your first name, last name, phone number, email, grade level, school contact information, which you guys, I'll post a lot of this in the assignment. Parent contact information, parent phone number, teacher contact information, teacher phone number, and then continue. Let's see. I think I'd have to enter all this. So okay. So after you enter in all that information, you'll get to this page right here. And this one goes over a little bit more of the... No, it doesn't. Okay. So here we go. So now we're on 2021 Student Dart Art Contest Entry Form. Digital entry requirements. Must be uploaded to Dart's website in a high-resolution digital format. So 600 DPI or higher. I'll teach you how to do that. Accepted file types include JPEGs and PNGs. And we already know how to use those. Digital submissions must still meet the same measurement requirements. 11 inches high by 17 inches wide. And I can show you guys how to get the right dimensions for that. And hopefully they will accept it. I'm not sure what they're going to do because the files, when they... complicated stuff that I can't explain. Well, I could explain it, yeah. So whenever you send a file, sometimes it resizes itself and compresses. So the... yeah, we'll see how that goes. File size must not exceed 10 megabytes. Entries cannot contain any copyrighted material. So any copyrighted material means that you can't just take some picture off the internet and put it right there into your picture. You actually do have to draw and create these things on your own. It is okay, and I've seen in other examples that students use logos of businesses that you can go to on the Dart. That's fine. If you're talking about going to the Dallas Zoo, you can use the logo from the Dallas Zoo. There have been lots of winners that use local destinations and places you can go on the Dart, and they use their logos, and that's fine. Let's see what this says down here. I certify that the submission, including text and illustrations and ancillary material, were made by the applicant indicated. That means that you made the work. And they were not copied from another work, photograph, illustration, or website. So that means you're not just copying pictures from, and by copying, I mean literally just clicking copy and paste into your picture from the website of other people's work, or photographs of their work, or illustrations that other people drew. It's got to be your own stuff. It can't be somebody else's. So it can't also be made by another person. It has to be made by you. I represent that this submission does not infringe on any third-party intellectual property rights, nor does it contain any material that is defamatory, vulgar, or otherwise inappropriate. So you can't say any bad words, and you can't say anything mean about anybody, and nothing inappropriate. I understand that all artwork becomes the property of Dallas Area Rapid Transit and may be used for advertising, sales, promotional purposes with appropriate credit to the artist. So even if you're, so I hope everybody does want to submit for this, and if you don't want to submit for it, that's okay. You still have to follow these rules and pretend like you were going to submit it, and submit it to me in Google Classroom, even if you're not going to do the real thing. That's fine. It's all parental consent, okay? So with all of that said, we can get started, and I'll show I'll show you guys how to make it now, or at least set up your paper.